But Singapore is a country.
Getting a car is a social skill.
When it comes to owning a car in Singapore, you shouldn't even consider it. It's not an option.
Possible to be even out of your parents' house. I think their question should be what's wrong with Singaporeans.
What about the girls?
A perceived failure.
All right, now we talk about the girls.
Oh, but we're doing so good talking about boys being shy.
Oh my
being
God,
bold.
that is important.
Don't target the girls. The girls are
Why can't the girls?
make the first move.
No, why don't girls meet the guys that they want to meet also?
Okay,
What's the problem?
In my agency, what I see is girls typically, like for example, we went to convent, and then chances is
Both okay. Jill
Wait,
is a convent girl,
yeah,
and
Casey.
Michelle is a convent girl.
TP. Casey, you had St. Pat's right opposite you.
Yes, but I'm
So
the goody two shoes that goes home straight after school. So yeah.
You have to take the bus with St. Patrick's boy, you know. Then you're gonna like, hey, this one target.
Okay,
him out.
don't escape. We want to talk about girls now. Do they get enough opportunity to meet boys?
Okay, like for example, I myself, I went to convent, I went to JC after that, and because I went to study commerce, it's majority are girls. Right. So until uni, I went to business. Majority again are girls. Perhaps like
Really?
only like 30% are guys. So where are the opportunities we get to mix with guys? So chances is I'm the odd one out that doesn't go into the corporate world kind of thing. But a lot of my peers go to the corporate world, and chances is they are accountants or so it's still all girls environment. So where does the guy element come in any part of their life? Very minor. So the people who join my dating agency, typically for girls, it's the admin, HR, accountants. In fact, one particular event that I had, this guy was saying, do you know he have 9 accountants tonight?
Oh, wow.
He was literally counting.
No, but is that because the accountants have a more difficult time finding guys?
Because, okay, like for example, accountants, they work all very long hours, and they do not have much guys in their working environment. So where do the guys element come in?
It's a vicious cycle as well. When you don't have that much opportunity to meet guys, you therefore you don't have much chance to know how to socialize.
Okay, wait. So we're again talking about opportunity. Nothing to do with lack of skills. Nothing to do with inability to be
Like I
attractive.
said, it can be a consequence as well because you don't have that much opportunity. Therefore, you also don't have the opportunity to practice, right?
Yes.
Therefore, your skill also deteriorate.
I strongly agree with that, because it's really a chicken and egg thing. Because I'm lack of exposure, where do I even practice? And hence, there is no platform for me, and that's I do not have the skill at all.
I'm just really curious. What do you have to practice as a girl for a guy
What
to
skills
like?
do you need? Can't you be
Okay.
yourself?
Like guys and girls communicate very differently on different levels. For me, if I want to connect to you, very easy thing. I talked about F1 like yesterday. I talk about soccer. But as a girl, I connect on a different level. I connect on shopping. So it's like guy and guy, girl and girl connect differently, and both opposite gender connect differently. So you cannot talk to a girl and say, hey, do you watch the F1? Unless she's very sporting like Jill. I believe you talk to her about F1, she'll know. But if you talk to me, it's like, oh, you discuss all the drivers. I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? Yeah?
So it's about common interests per se.
Yes, but you must able to expose yourself to enough different type of girls. When you first see her, you know how to connect with her on that level.
Wow. So like if I first see you like DJ girl, you gotta talk to her
Yeah,
about radio.
I feel it.
Yeah, like for example, if I want to connect with Jill, me as a guy, I see her, she's very fashion. So you connect with her on fashion, very safe.
Ah, okay.
Yeah? So once
But
I
wasn't
see
that me judging someone?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
A
but
book by its cover.
Sorry?
A book by its cover.
Exactly, because I really am more of a not like this. Like I try
You
to
don't know, yeah. She's so
doll
she
up
stays
for
at
the
home.
occasion.
yeah, but pay her a little compliment like I love her skirt. Yeah?
Thank you.
Then at
See,
least
it
you
was-
connect.
I kind of think that if I was a guy and I go up, hey, I love your skirt. I think it sounds a bit funky, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then that would pique the interest. No, like what? Okay.
Yeah. No?
It's different. What you say and how you deliver it is different. Is you don't go up. You see Joe maybe, but if you go to John and like, hey, I like, for example, the same skirt on her, it might not connect on that level because she's not that funky type person.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
basically, what you're saying is that you just need to be the younger. I feel the younger you are, the more exposed you are to different things or different people. Well, therefore, increase your chances of being able to flirt and find guys, rather than if you're at a convent primary school, secondary school, then suddenly JC, a boy is in town, it's like, oh, you don't know, you can't read a person, you know?
But what I'm listening is actually you're trying to behave in a way which you think the other side will find attractive. What happens to spontaneity, sincerity? What happens to what you are?
You
Yeah,
can
you
be
are.
spontaneous.
Oh, well, this is
sincere.
acquired. This is acquired over a period of time. But if someone is shy, inhibited, they've got to start somewhere. They've got to start with some small things and work bigger and bigger. And they start with smaller numbers of people and talking about less extraordinary things, and it gets larger and larger until they're comfortable in groups. And it's a process called habituation, actually.
Habituation.
Habituation, yes. So it takes you from being locked inside yourself to being able to communicate with other people,
Okay.
and then communicate with other people comfortably and freely and spontaneously. But not everybody has that from day one.
Yes.
Yes, it comes with practice. You know, like how those motivational speakers. I really see my friend transform from a shy person to from an introvert to an extrovert. Basically.
So did that help?
I think it does. I mean,
No, did she get hitched?
Yeah, he did. As in, I can see that definitely he will have more chances because he's more extroverted now. He's more communicative, and you cannot say that he's being fake. It's not himself. He has made it such that he has become himself. But the most important point is he himself is the one who see that he needs to make this change.
Yes.
Then it will come from within.
Okay.
Yeah, and as the day by day you do it, it really becomes part of you. Of course, it will come to a point where you feel, if you still feel uncomfortable, you yourself within you don't feel that it's necessary to make such a change, of course it will remain not you. And people can feel that. But what we advocate is you at least get past that first date. You can slowly unravel the mystery. You don't have to show hand on the first date who you are, right? You can keep a veil of mystery, try and get past the first date first.
This is for the girl, right?
Yeah.
For both
and the
guys.
amazing thing is that everybody has the ability to do this.
Yes. Strongly
They're just
agree.
starting from either further back or further forward. They all have the ability to go forward.
So then can we agree that if it starts earlier in someone like in school, secondary school, if it starts early practicing from then,
Yes.
then we wouldn't have this whole not having children issue.
Okay, can I ask you this question? So it seems to me, although there's a need to improve your skills, it's a question more of opportunity not being available. Okay? Supposing we said just provide the opportunities, would that improve without even teaching them the skills and ask them to?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's got to be both.
I think
Yes.
it's
Gotta
both.
be both.
Yes, because the person needs to look inside them, because we can teach the skill.
Okay.
But if the person feels insecure inside, it feels small inside, it can try to acquire all the skills, but there will always be that force that pulls
Sure.
them down. And once they begin to deal with that and begin to open up, then everything is possible. But that belief has to come from the inside, and that desire to change that she was talking about.
Okay,